What's going on, my good people? If y'all in Dallas, Texas, and you're looking for a place to get tattoos or piercings, come holler at us at Finesse Gang Inc., man. Follow us right now on all social media websites as Finesse Gang Inc. on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter. Wherever you see us at, hit that follow button. We do black and gray tattoos as well as color tattoos. It don't matter if you're dark skin, light skin, white skin, whatever. If you want lines, tigers, birds, flowers, butterflies, portraits, cover-ups, we do it all, man. If you want your nose pierced, your ear pierced, your belly pierced, Christina's, dermals, surface piercings, whatever you want, man, we can do it. If you're 18 years or older, click the link on this video or wherever you see our link at. Go to our booking site, book your appointment right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Click the link wherever you see our link at. Go on our booking site and book y'all appointment right now. What y'all waiting on? Let's get it. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? Y'all are tuned in to No Lames TV. Back with another episode for you guys. I believe this is episode 7? Episode 7, man. The rap culture is poison, man. We gotta talk about Cardi B, Youngboy, this foolishness going on in Chicago. All this nonsense, man. We gotta talk about it, y'all. We are here to talk about it. And I know I'm late, but I had to get a good show for y'all. I had to get everything together and make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything was straight, man. So y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about these topics we about to get into. What's going on, Girth Brooks? What's happening, my guy? I appreciate you tuning in, man. Y'all like the video and subscribe and share. We about to get into it. Let's talk about Cardi B. We got to talk about Cardi B because she just keeps popping up, man. I keep trying to just let it blow over. Let her have her 5 minutes of fame and just, and just get it over with, man. But we got the album, we got the promotion run that she out here doing, and it's just too much for me, man. It's too much for me. It's a poison to the community. It's a poison to our youth. They messing up these girls. Let's just get into it. Man. This is Cardi B right now. This is what she got going on her little press run. I mean, her promotion run or whatever. I couldn't imagine the mother of my child being pregnant and out here twerking in front of random people, in front of kids. She has no shame. She does it in front of kids, old folks, your husband, her husband. Like, she's pretty much just done let it go, man. She down for whatever. Whatever the record label with, she with. You know what I'm saying? Her family is already ruined, and she doubling down on the bullshit. Like, I couldn't imagine.
Cardi B! I love you, Cardi B! Cardi! Oh yeah!
Listen to this horn. Oh yeah! Cardi, he's out there busting a nut, and he ain't even touched the woman. Y'all do this for these weirdos. These the dudes that be in y'all inbox. These the dudes that got y'all head blown up, thinking y'all somebody y'all not. Seriously. This woman is out here with this made up body, all this plastic surgery, this booty. I mean, and I don't knock y'all, man. Do what y'all do, ladies. Do what y'all do. What y'all do is y'all business. But at the same time, man, y'all gotta understand that y'all gonna be judged accordingly, whether you like it or not. You gonna be a judge accordingly to the way that you are out here presenting yourself. The way that you carry yourself is the way people are gonna look at you all across the board. This is men and women. But I think that, like I said, I really think that she has an agenda to push. I think the record labels got her out here, you know what I'm saying, doing her best shit to get these women, back on this liberal train, and they warming up for midterms. This is political for me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, she was the one at the forefront of the Democratic, at the DNC with Kamala Harris. She was the one giving the speech. Her and Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. All of them was up there on stage twerking and rapping and giving stupid ass speeches and stuff. And this is what they are out here birthing right here. There we go.
Cardi B has no shame, and I think that's what makes a lot of you hoes mad. Because anything you have to say about Cardi B, she has said it already repeatedly throughout her career. Yes, she's a stripper. Yes, she's had plastic surgery multiple times. Yes, Offset cheats on her. She says this in like every interview I've been watching too. I'm like, oh shit, like she is so honest about her past. She has no shame in it. So when you're going to go and write a diss record about her, it's not going to hit the same because you're not revealing anything we don't know. She already told us. It kind of reminds me of that scene in 8 Mile with Eminem's character where he's like rap battling that other guy whose name I can't remember. He's like, yeah, I'm white trash and my friend shot himself in the foot and yeah, you fucked my girl. Like he just puts it all out there and then the guy's just like, oh shit, like what do I say now? And regardless of your feelings about Cardi B, you gotta respect the fact that she is honest and raw about her own shit. She owns it. And when someone owns their stuff, their history, their trauma, you can't really use it against them.
See, this is what they want. They want women walking around without any shame. They want to be able to do whatever they want to do without being judged. Or if they do get judged, they don't want to be shamed for being judged. They don't want to feel anything. And this is why these women are out here, Barty Gang and what's the other one? Barbie Gang and all this whole kind of stuff. I'm starting to see a lot of these TikToks with these women going back and forth. They talking about Nicki Minaj and JT and just like the whole female rap industry is just full of foolishness. Foolish women, and the fans are foolish. The people who listen to this shit is foolish. They out here just messing up these kids. They twerking. They just being degenerate. Being as messed up as they can be. And they don't want to be judged for it. No shame. What's the new phrase that they got going on now? What's it called? What they say? We listen and we don't judge. I'm listening and I'm judging. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Because this is insane, man. This shit is getting out of hand. Like, I can't see how y'all keep following these women. I mean, I can see why, because y'all can relate to them. And that's the reason why they put y'all out here like that. Because y'all, especially black women, y'all got, multiple kids by multiple men, and y'all just looking for somebody to make you feel good about your situation. And they know it. They playing on y'all mental. They know, y'all are in y'all feelings and y'all are out here doing the wrong things, and they want y'all to feel good about it so you can keep running to that poll, voting blue no matter who. Watch, next election is going to be something the Democrats do to get these women all emotional in their feelings. That's why I say a lot of this stuff is still political. A lot of the stuff that's going on in the culture today is due to the politics, due to the laws made in these cities. Because if these women were not able to be out here twerking and fighting and all this whole kind of stuff, they wouldn't do it. If it was some kind of consequence behind this, They would stop being degenerate. But since there's no consequences and nobody wants to be shamed for what they do, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep messing up these kids. They're going to keep leading them down the wrong path. They're going to keep breaking up their families. They're going to keep this baby mama, baby daddy culture going. Because they proud of it. Black women literally made up that word. Baby daddy and baby mama. This came from the black community. Let's be real. The term baby mama and baby daddy came from the black community, and it comes from rap culture. It comes from the hip hop rap culture. It's passed down to the youth, and they promote it. These people are making millions, maybe even billions, off keeping you people ignorant. Keeping you people listening to this nonsense day in and day out. I see so many TikToks right now of women listening to this Cardi B album, and they just so proud of it. They so proud of it. Girl, she going off. She going out, girl. And they know men with something going for themselves, men who actually provide structure and discipline, don't want women like that. This is why y'all are having problems in y'all relationships. This is why y'all can't have a good man. Because y'all continue to participate in this nonsense. But, hey man, keep doing what y'all doing, man. It is what it is. Like, this the type of stuff I'm talking about right here.
So the main thing I can say about Cardi B is I respect this girl's come up so much. Like, this is a female rapper that got this shit out the mud with no male cosigns, no handouts, no big male rappers co-signing for her to pull her up out of where she is. Nobody was fucking with Cardi B. Cardi B literally created her own motion. Strictly off her being her fucking self. She didn't have to hop around the industry for shit. She didn't have to beg for shit. She really came through this bitch kicking and screaming. She kicked that door the fuck down on her own. On her own. She took advantage of social media to show the world who she was. I remember 2016, 2017, Cardi B was coming out here to the Bay doing shows, getting motion. She was in Oakland performing. She came to our hoods in the Bay Area performing.
See what I'm saying? They target the uneducated, the miseducated. This woman forgot that Kodak Black was the first one to put this woman on. You talking about she didn't come up off a man. Her first song was literally called Bodak Black. Named after this man's music. Using his beat. And he gave it to her. He could have charged her. He didn't charge her a dime. Offset, the Migos were the ones writing this woman's music. But see, these women, they have a short attention span and they have a short memory. And they know that. And that's why I tell y'all this is an agenda that they are pushing. Because they know that these women are uneducated, they miseducated, they don't read, they don't have a good memory, and they're going to feed the same bullshit to their children. They're going to indoctrinate their children into this Barbie lifestyle and the Barbie babes and all this nonsense. Just the same thing that they did with Beyonce. When she was singing all the single ladies by still going home to her husband. But these women out here eating it up.
Like, Cardi B is hands down probably she's probably literally the blueprint for the girls going forward.
Lord,
she
Jesus
literally
Christ.
Got this shit on her own. Nobody co-signed for this girl. Think about it. Think of a big artist that co-signed for Cardi B on her come up. Nobody believed in Cardi. Not even.
I hadn't even listened to this whole video. But she literally just said that this is the way for the new generation. Like, this is what they are pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want your children to be like this. This is why we don't have fathers in these households. This is why our relationships are not working out, because they are going against everything that men stand on. And they getting with the worst kind of dudes that they can find, so they can be out here complaining, and they'll blame every man for this. Somehow, some kind of way, this is going to continue to be men's fault. Even though women have been programmed to think this way, somehow, some kind of way, they still going to blame this on men.
Smallest, not even her local DJs fucking believed in her. You see how DJ Self treated her.
Facts, girl.
Like, Cardi B
Facts, girl, bro.
is, like, I can't even put into words. Like, this girl she really busted her ass. Like, truly busted her ass. She did it all on her own, just strictly being her, loving hip-hop on her own because of her personality, because of who she was.
Love and hip-hop wasn't even the start of her career. She started out being a stripper. This woman was a gang-banging ex-stripper. What are we talking about, man? This is what I'm saying. Like, these women, they just be yapping. And this is why I say y'all need a man, because this is how y'all be thinking without a man around. This is the programming. She just got it out the mud, and she got on social media, and she just blew up. No, that is not how she blew up. She blew up. She was a gangbanger and a stripper. And she's still promoting the same thing. She didn't change. Only thing that changed, she just got off the pole. Got off the pole and started rapping about it. Selling it to your kids. She don't even let her own kids listen to this shit. She said it out her mouth. She don't even let her own children listen to her music. And y'all out here idolizing this woman, man. This shit is crazy.
I feel like in another lifetime, if Cardi wasn't a rapper, her ass can be a comedian. She funny as hell. But not just funny, Cardi's relatable. She's relatable. This girl was doing music and shows while dancing. And for motherfuckers to sit up here and say that music is not her passion, whether you don't enjoy her rap flow, her rap style, her accent, whatever the fuck ever, you gotta respect her motherfucking grind.
Lord Jesus.
You gotta respect it.
This is sad.
Cause this girl really came in kicking that bitch down. Cardi B is that girl, period. Like, if you look back, and even back into the 90s and shit, all of them female rap girls that was out needed cosigns. They needed pull-ups. They needed big male names in the industry to pull them up and get them recognized and respected. Cardi B.
She did the same thing. It was literally nothing but men around this woman. She didn't come up with no women. Only thing y'all did was buy the album and go to the concerts. The men were behind the whole thing. But this is the shit that they sell these women. This is the mindset that they sell these women. And then they jump online and convince other women of the same bullshit, of the same lies. It's the same thing that the Democrats do. It's the same thing the liberals do. Misinformation. What Trump say? Fake news.
He demanded her fucking respect. And she got it. That's why I love Cardi B so much. It's not just the music. It's the all-around person that she is. She ain't trying to be shit that she ain't.
And the sad part about it is, this is somebody's mother. This is somebody's mother. And this is their target audience. I pray for these kids, man. I pray for these kids. I don't care about these grown folks. I pray for these kids, man. This shit is a poison to our community. It's a poison to our youth. These women, they don't realize what they are doing. They just want to keep blaming men for everything. And they don't realize what they are like. That's the part that really baffles me about y'all women, especially black women, especially the most educated woman in America. The black woman is supposed to be the most educated woman in America. That's what y'all said. Y'all wore that. Y'all wore that crown. Y'all said that black women were the most educated women in America, and they still keep falling for the stupidest shit. How do the most educated women in America keep getting with the worst men? How do the most educated women in America keep on having children by men that don't want to be with them or they don't want to be with, and still don't understand the concept of family? How? And I'm telling y'all, these people have studied us. When we were brought over here as slaves, these people studied us. And they knew how black women are. They know how black women are. And they continue to play in y'all face. Y'all supposed to be so smart, but still continue to let these liberals and these Democrats steer y'all down this path. This is why they had Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion at the DNC. That's why they had them there. But my boy Charleston White had something to say about old Cardi.
Any nigga that got 3, 4, 5 baby mamas, I mean, he a lot of women raw. So he's susceptible to carrying some type of STI or STD. Dick too active with too many babies, with a history of raw dogging. I thought she was way more sharp than that. Yeah. No, she ain't. Yeah, that's the broken hoe. Yeah, that's the broken hoe. She have to have a man. Yeah, that's the broken hoe that have to have a man. That ain't a strong woman. That's why so many young girls and young ladies look up to her and admire. They all broken little hoes. And they enjoy being hoes. They just ain't getting a lot of benefit out of being a hoe.
Yeah, she's getting championed right now. A lot of women are praising her for moving on and not...
Multiple baby daddies. But you don't hear the Latino community praising her. It's just black women. Because black women have multiple baby daddies. Mexican and white women don't. Julio put 4, 5 babies in the... She got 2 different baby daddies. He got 7 different baby mamas. And all the kids around the same age. His kids will end up fucking with each other.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of that going on. I think it's a lot of people out here having sex with their family members. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why a lot of people are slow. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why it's a lot of miseducated people and uneducated people and people just falling for anything, because especially in the black community, I feel like it's a lot of ancestors going on from back in the day, you know, and like I say, Cardi B wasn't raised like this. She wasn't raised like this. She was raised to be with a man. That's why she feels like she needs a man around. That's why he's saying that. That's why she feels like she needs a man around, because she was raised on conservative values, like most black women were, black and Latino community. This is why you don't see a lot of Latino women praising her, because they don't believe in this. They don't really believe in this lifestyle. Even if they are in a lifestyle, they still don't believe in it. They still not going to promote it. Black women are the only ones who are at the forefront and standing in front of this shit and saying, hey, we are the ones. We support this. We support Cardi B. That's all you see. Charleston White is 100% correct.
Because they spread it out. As a man, He's a no matter how athletic he is and how well he's doing in football, he's a pathetic father. And every bitch he done fuck with got to complain about him. Cardi go be complaining. Any kick them hoes ass. Any type of kick you in your ass and be kissing on them turtles, putting that dick off in you saying he's sorry. You made me do it. You see what you made me do? And be making you calm while he blaming you for the ass. He that kind of all them hoes, bro, yeah. And he a freaksman. He like to so
Yeah, I heard some stuff about him, man. I heard it's a dude out here saying that, he essayed him. He even threatened a man's life. Like, Stephon Diggs, it's some stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't know how true it is. Allegedly, he actually, was sleeping with a man. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just saying that's just what I heard. And it's the same thing with Nicki Minaj. She actually married the dude. You know what I'm saying? She didn't give a damn. She doubled down on the bullshit. And that's what I'm saying. They got these women at the forefront. These are the women that these young girls are looking up to. They have no good representation of a good woman. Y'all don't understand that? Young girls today don't have no good representation of a good woman. We're going to get to that in a minute. Let's see what else Charleston White got to say.
She just a calm bucket. Yeah, Cardi B done turned into a calm bucket. Yeah, but she was a good housewife as a hoe. She was ready to be a housewife. She don't want to go back to this. She hates she having a baby, so she got to try to make it look good, homie. But no woman have ever been proud to be the other baby mama while we both pregnant. Yeah, sure,
Never.
hey, sure, that's both our baby, homie.
Never.
She had to say it jokingly, not to cry. So I think two of those babies was born in wedlock, right? Offset baby, she was born in wedlock. The other baby gonna be a problem because it's a bastard baby. So you got a bastard baby and you got two children born in wedlock. You got two born in wedlock and you got one born out of wedlock while you're married. That's not Stephon Diggs' baby.
See, and this is why a lot of y'all households are in shambles. Because especially y'all who have kids by different men and stuff like that, y'all got different kind of DNAs in y'all household. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand why y'all kids not getting along. You don't understand why this kid is being a good kid and this other kid is going to the school acting a fool. That's because you had a baby by your boyfriend in high school that actually cared about you. Then you got with this other dude who didn't give a damn about you, and you had a baby with him within 3 to 6 months. Don't even know what's in this man's DNA. You ain't never met this man's family. You don't know what's going on with this man. But you got these kids in the same household. And y'all wondering why y'all having problems. Charleston White dropping some game, man.
That's Offset baby. By law. By law.
Thanks.
That's his baby. That's his baby. And if I were that nigga, I'd play dirty and claim the baby. Get a baby my name and mistreat it.
Hey, Charleston be saying some crazy stuff, man, but he 100% spot on. I ain't heard nobody talk about that. I haven't heard nobody say that even though she's still married to Offset. So whatever child that your wife have within that marriage, that's your child. Legally, that's Offset's baby. And it may be his in real life. We don't even know. See, that's the crazy part. Everybody parading around talking about this nonsense, but nobody's talking about the real stuff. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about the fact that she's still married to Offset. So that is Offset's baby. That's her husband. That's why I don't even mess with dudes' girlfriends because they'll kill you over their girl. You know what I'm saying? But to mess with a man's wife and get her pregnant you ain't got no boundaries. We gotta have discipline, fellas. We can't be doing stuff like this. You putting yourself and your child in a bad situation, which he probably don't care because he already got multiple kids by multiple women anyway. But Charleston White is 100% correct. That is still legally Offset's baby, even though we know that he was that Stephon Diggs was sleeping with the woman. Cause it's his wife. Like, we gotta have some morals and respect for one another. You know what I'm saying? In our situations, like marriage, y'all look at marriage like it's a plaything now. Like, marriage ain't even serious. Having kids ain't even serious anymore. A woman will have a man's baby before she marry him. That is crazy. I've literally heard women say, I'm not, marriage, that's just too much. But you'll have his baby? Make that make sense. You can actually divorce the man and terminate that situation. But you can't turn back and you know, once you have a man's child, y'all are family. Regardless to Russell Wilson marrying Ciara and, you know, taking on his future son and stuff like that, that's still Future's son. That's still Future's DNA. That's what I was saying about that whole situation. Y'all ladies, y'all out here just doing stuff, man. Y'all jumping man to man, getting in these different kind of situations. And y'all wondering why the stuff is not working out. Because you're doing stuff out of order. You're doing stuff out of order. You're doing stuff that's out of nature. When a bird drops the eggs, they keep the family together until the eggs hatch and, you know, they actually grow up, they grow their wings and they fly off. In the lion kingdom, when the lioness get pregnant by the lion, when she end up moving on to another man, that new lion kills the cubs. Because it's not natural for another person to take care of another person's seed. It's not normal. Y'all have normalized this shit as humans. But we are still animals. We still have an animal nature. And that's the problem. In this country, I can't speak about nowhere else, but in this country, we have a problem. We have a stepdaddy and stepmama problem. We have a baby mama and baby daddy problem. This shit is a problem. This shit is a poison. And these rappers are the ones pushing this shit. But 6ix9ine showed up to the party, and this is what he had to say. I know about all that. I didn't know that Offset had slept with Sweetie, and you know, because I don't get in these celebrity business like that. I know I'm doing a podcast right now and talking about them, but I don't really just do a deep dive into their relationships, who they sleeping with, and you know, all that old kind of stuff, man. I believe people personal business is people personal business. But when it's brought to the forefront, that's when we can speak about it. And this Offset situation with Sweetie, like, it's normal in, you know, the streets. The rap game is just like the streets. That's why they become rappers. That's why majority of the dope boys become rappers, because it's the same game. That's why the Cardi B was able to shift from stripper to rapper, because it's the same game. It all ties into, you know, the dope boys go to the strip club, throw the money and all that old kind of stuff. And, you know, and 6ix9ine is 100% correct. Because a lot of these dudes are sleeping with their homeboys' girlfriends when they go to jail. These dudes, these so-called street dudes, and they be calling each other they brothers and stuff like that. They be low-key want to hit your girl. I was in the streets. I know firsthand. If you go to jail, if anything happen to you, one of these dudes that you kick it with every day will try to talk to your woman. And that's probably why Offset getting what he getting right now. He probably reaping what he sowed. I didn't know Drake and Future got into it over a woman, but yeah, the Charleston White is 100% correct. A lot of empires have been brought down by, men sleeping with women that stay homeboys, girls, and stuff like that. Like, I've seen it. People out here getting killed behind this kind of. In my life, would I have thought that I would agree with 6ix9ine? Never in my life I would thought I would agree with 6ix9ine. But I agree with 6ix9ine 100%. If a nigga out here stealing and lying and robbing me blind and trying to hit my girl, and man, I'm telling on them niggas too. I'm telling. What? I never thought about it like that. Because they did do him wrong. They stole his money. They was fucking this girl. They was slandering his name. I would have told on him too. I'm with 6ix9ine. I'm a 6ix9ine. I guess I'm a 6ix9ine. Nah, I'm not a 6ix9ine fan because I don't really listen to his music. But I agree with him. I would have told on them niggas too. I'm with Charleston White and 6ix9ine. I'm telling. Man, that's crazy. I never thought about it like that. Man. If dudes is out here, doing stuff behind your back, they lying, they stealing, they trying to hit your girl and all that old kind of stuff, them ain't your partners. That's fair game. And if you doing stuff like that and you doing dirt, you an idiot. That's just stupid. You putting yourself in the crossfire. I'm with 6ix9ine. I would have told on them dudes too. Fuck that. I ain't doing no time for these niggas and they out here doing me wrong. It's one thing if we came up together, and we was out here grinding and, doing everything the right way. We ain't fucking each other over. We, splitting up the money the way it's supposed to be split. We hitting, these bras the way they supposed to be hit and stuff like that. Cool. I understand. Yeah. Keep it with the code. If you in the streets, you need to keep the street code. I'm with that. But when stuff like that gets involved, when you out here going behind my back and, trying to hit my girl and stealing money, and man, I'ma sail your ass up the river. You better not be doing wrong around me. You better not chill. You better not steal a piece of bubble gum. I'm telling on your ass. Him right here, officer. Come get him. I know where he at. He over there on 63rd. He over there on 63rd at Miss Clarissa house. Ain't Clarissa house. Yep, I know him. I know his mama too. You want his mama address? I give you his granny information and everything. Shit. I'm telling. But enough with Cardi B and 6ix9ine and Charleston White and all them, man. We gotta discuss this YB situation. Cause these Youngboy fans are different. They getting shit shut down. They out here beating up employees. I just did a video the other day. Well, yeah, I think it was yesterday. The employee over there at T-Mobile Center at the concert, the YB concert. I don't know why he was there. 66 years old. I guess he probably just worked for the T-Mobile Center and didn't know what was going on, because ain't no way in hell I signed up to work at no Youngboy concert around all these YNs. But apparently they shut YB show down over here in Chicago. And this is what's going on out here in these streets.
Yeah, Marie, so far officials with the United Center have not given a specific reason for the cancellation, which came just 2 days before the concert was set to begin. Now, the cancellation did come a few days after the United Center announced a strict no bags of any size policy specifically for the NBA Youngboy concert. Now, while fans are upset, those closest to the rapper say that safety concerns were the reason for the cancellation. NBA Youngboy, whose real name is Kentrell Deshaun Galden, is in the middle of his Make America Slime Again tour. His Chicago stop was set for tomorrow night.
His tour is called Make America Slime Again. I guess because Trump had got him out on that, he had pardoned him or whatever, so he probably trying to show Trump a little love. That's cool. I fuck with that.
But yesterday, the United Center posted this on their website, only saying it had made the decision to cancel the show. CBS News Chicago reached out to the United Center to learn more about the reason for the cancellation, but representatives said there would be no further comment. NBA Youngboy has not commented on the cancellation either, but there's been plenty of online reaction, including fans expressing disappointment, some saying they had already spent money on hotels and other expenses for the show.
Yeah, I seen a video of a girl. She was saying that she was flying in from somewhere. She was getting a flight, and he got a big following, man. Like he the leader of the YNs. You know what I'm saying? NBA Youngboy is the leader of the YNs, and America knows this. You know, they trying to let him do his thing, and they trying to let him, you know what I'm saying? But the fans are going to be his downfall. That 66-year-old man getting beat up, you know, I'm steady seeing fight videos. These youngsters going crazy. These youngsters are going crazy. And I seen a whole bunch of people talking about this in Chicago, and apparently he got some beef with Lil Durk, another rapper out there in Chicago. He got some beef with him, and they was saying that they was gonna shut some shit down if he pulled up. And I think that's part of the reason why they shut this show down. You know what I'm saying? They tired of these young boys running around just acting a fool, doing what y'all want to do, man. You know, y'all can make America slime again all y'all want to, but y'all still gotta follow the laws and follow the rules, man. This is crazy. And this is his mother right here. I seen the video of her, man. Like, this. Oh, black women, y'all are something else.
Yeah. The rapper's mother, Sharana Galden, posted on her Instagram saying the cancellation was due to safety concerns.
So it's nothing about, you know, nobody wanted to come there and none of it. They canceled it for the safety of the people that really wanted to attend, to keep y'all safe from the ones that don't know how to act.
You may recall last...
I don't want to talk about this man, mama. I really don't. But I have to. I have to address it. This is why these young boys are so messed up. This woman can't even complete a sentence. She can't stop pulling her hair and just these raptor claws and just some of y'all are just some of the worst mothers, man. Like it's fortunate that this boy was able to come up out of his situation and, you know, actually do something with his life, become, you know, a superstar or whatever in the rap game. But the way that these black boys are being raised is really sad. It's really sad. Like, I don't even want to get it. We'll get into that in a minute.
Last year, an 18-year-old from Elgin was shot and killed during a violent robbery on his way to a Lil Durk concert.
So far, one modified person.
We don't know if that violence had anything to do with this cancellation. The United Center says people who purchase tickets through Ticketmaster will have their money automatically refunded. Anyone who purchased through a third-party vendor will have to contact that group. Now, NBA Youngboy's tour continues. His next tour date is on Thursday. It's set for Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio at last check. That performance is still set to go on as scheduled. For now, reporting live outside the United Center, Victor Jacobo, CBS News, Chicago.
Yeah, so Chicago show was canceled because he got beef with Lil Durk, and you know them YNs out there in Chicago, they don't play. Them Chicago YNs different. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Lil Durk and King Von and all them boys. Y'all boys out there different. Like I fuck with Durk. I mean, I listen to rap music. True enough. I listen to rap music, man, but you can't get wrapped up into this stuff, man, because the rap culture will have you going down a slippery slope that you can't get out of. I mean, you can eventually get out of it, but it's gonna be hard. The rap culture is just like jail, just like committing a crime. Trouble is easy to get in, but it's hard to get out of. The rap culture is easy to get in, but it's hard for you to let that shit go. And at some point in your life, you have to let that shit go. Or it will have you in last place. It will have you messed up, man. Like I said, shout out to Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? He was able to make it out of his situation. He survived a single mother household with a black woman. So I have to congratulate him on that. You know what I'm saying? For that there alone, that man accomplished a lot. Now, that's somebody who got it out the mud. Y'all talk about Cardi B got it out the mud. That boy got it out the mud. That boy came from the bottom. The bottom. He ain't sell no ass. He wasn't on no pole. I don't even think he was selling drugs. He might have been robbing a couple people. He did come out with guns and stuff like that. But he really got it out the mud. He really came from the bottom. Baton Rouge, or is he from New Orleans? One of them. Louisiana, period. Louisiana is horrible. Louisiana is a horrible place to grow up in. And he managed to, you know, be successful in that situation. So, shout out to Youngboy, you know what I'm saying? I can't say I'm glad his show was canceled because, you know, it could have went bad. It could have went bad. That's the only reason I'm saying that it was a good thing that the show was canceled because, you know, it could have been a Biggie Smalls situation. You know, Biggie Smalls went out there to California when he had beef with Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Right after Tupac died. And Biggie got killed. So, you know, the rap game is it's a hard thing, man. It's a hard thing to be in. Like, these rappers, they getting killed. So, maybe a good thing that his show was canceled, but this is the reaction that everybody is giving out here in these streets.
Okay, I feel like I have to address this. So, y'all going around saying, oh, if you're 30 and up, you should not be going to see Youngboy. I don't think y'all understand. Youngboy is popular because of us, okay? So, when Youngboy came out 2015, I didn't really listen to him till 2016. So, as you know, that's almost 10 years ago. So, at that time, I was like 23 years old. Now I'm 32, okay? So, a lot of us are excited and going because we didn't get the opportunity to see him in concert. So a lot of us being a fan for a long time. A lot of y'all who's saying that just became fans. Y'all have not been fans because y'all probably was too young or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of 30-year-olds going for Youngboy because we were the supporters. Like,
I don't give a damn how old I get. I don't want to be around these dudes. I don't give a damn how old I am. I don't want to be around these YNs. At 32 years old, you should be on something different. That should be the last thing on your mind is going to an NBA Youngboy concert at 32 years old. That's why I say whoever said that women mature faster than men, they were a damn lie. That was a lie. Because 10 years later, you said it's 10 years ago. So 10 years later, you still on the same thing? You still doing the same shit. You still have the same mind frame that you had 10 years ago at 32 years old. No, ma'am. No way, Jose. That's why I say, like, you can tell a lot by a person by the music that they listen to. When you meet somebody, have them play their playlist on their phone. And you can tell a lot about a person. Because why in the world would you want to be around this nonsense right here? Hold on. Let me get it for you. Let me get it for you right, Joe. We gotta mute that. We gotta mute that. But why would you want to be around this? Look at this. Look at this. At 32 years old, you want to be in a concert with this right here. That's what you telling me. This is fun to you at 32 years old. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around these YNs at 32 years old. No way, Jose. Look at this. 30-something with kids. Look at these dudes. But this is what they like, though. They like these kind of guys. This is what the ladies like. And I don't knock you for what y'all like. But I'm just saying. At 32 years old, why would you want to be around these animals? Like, for real. You telling me that you want to pay all this money to be around these animals? You gonna pay for a ticket to go to the Youngboy concert, and you gotta be next to Lil Rodney and them, Lil Pookie, Lil Ray Ray, that just robbed the nigga down the street. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. I don't want to be around these young niggas at all. I'm sorry. I don't want to be around no YNs. Nope. Too old. I got kids that I'm trying to get back home to. And it ain't even just them. You got to worry about the ops. YNs got ops. NBA Youngboy fans have ops. And they ops will spin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's called drill music. And that's why I keep saying that this shit is a poison to our community. These black boys, you see this nonsense? These dudes. Come on, man. Why would you want... At 32 years old, you want to be around these animals jumping around. Women do not mature faster than men. That is a lie. That is a lie. I don't know who told that lie, but that's a lie. Especially these ones who got kids. You know, these single mothers and stuff like that. They didn't get to grow up. I'm calm. I'm calm, Gert Brooks. But these single mothers, man, they didn't get a chance to live life, and I think that's the issue. That's the reason why we have 30-year-old women at the Youngboy concert, because a lot of these women did not get to have a good childhood, you know, because they started having sex early. And I think that's the confusion that we have going on, because they saying that women mature faster than men. I think it's just girls start fucking before men. You know, a lot of these girls, they be in, especially the ones, you know, I don't really want to talk about that, but, you know, especially the ones that's being touched on by their uncles and stuff like that. That's the only reason that they are growing up so fast, and they are, you know what I'm saying, being promiscuous and stuff like that. Majority of these women that you see out here twerking and showing their ass and stuff like that, they were fondled with as kids, you know, and they just double down on the bullshit. They either, you know what I'm saying, when women are, you know, they go through stuff like that at a young age, they either do two things. They either double down on the bullshit and start having a lot of sex, or they start hating men and they go into the LGBTQ community. I think that's why a lot of these liberals are the way that they are. I think a lot of these liberals were, you know, something happened to him at a young age, and that's the reason why they started voting blue, no matter who, because they felt like, that was their safe place. I guess, I don't know, but this is what the black man got to say about this whole situation.
Hey, look. I'm looking at all these NBA Youngboy concert videos, right? And I just want y'all to know this. If you plan on going out or doing something nice, you need to go while his concert is going on, because he got all them he got all them preoccupied. They in there like they in church.
For real.
Yeah, they in there praising that man. They in there like, look, that's the perfect time. If you want to have a nice little night, you can go out. Enjoy your night with your old lady or your significant other, whoever you like. You can go out and enjoy it while they're at that concert. So look at them tour dates. Look at the time and start and end, and you need to plan accordingly within that window of time. You see them videos? It's some, they in there. All of them in there, packed in there, having the time of their life. So look, listen to me. I'm just trying to give you a little advice, because it might help you. Just do it while they at that concert, long story short.
See, this is the difference between a 30-year-old black man, 30-plus-year-old black man, and a 30-plus-year-old black woman. Because the black man, we ain't going for it. We don't want to be around them YNs. We done already did our thugging. We done already did our fighting and shooting and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking the youngsters for what they out here doing, because we was out here, doing crazy stuff too. But at 30 plus years old, if you still thinking about a Youngboy concert, you're a loser. You're in last place. Man or woman, I don't give a damn who it is. Especially if you got kids. Go out, have a date with your woman, be with your kids, man. Enjoy your life, your freedom. Because going to an NBA Youngboy concert could be detrimental to you. You understand? These YNs, they different. They not like us. They not like the young boys that we used to be. These dudes got switches. And they not doing no fighting. No, you know what I'm saying? They gonna shoot up everything and they gonna hit everybody. They don't care who it is. This is why they canceled the show in Chicago. This is why they canceled the concert in Chicago. Because they know these YNs different.
Nothing. The nigga hit me in my motherfucking eye because I made it to the YB concert and he didn't. The fuck? Whoop-de fucking do. Whoop-de-doo. Do it look that bad, y'all? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad it look? I ain't finna look up again. You ain't about to see the little red shit. He said now nobody will wanna fuck me in my wig braids. Y'all think a nigga still fuck me? Oh, and I forgot to add, what added the cherry on top was when he picked me up from the concert and the nigga tried to talk to me while I'm getting in the car. Or as I'm standing outside of the car. Soon as we pulled off, this is what he did.
See what I'm saying? This is what rap culture does to our youth. They out here punching on their women because they can't go to the NBA Youngboy concert. The YNs out here punching on the girls, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. Why would you want to be at a concert with these violent animals? These Youngboy fans are different. These YNs are different. It ain't even got to be the Youngboy fans. It's the Lil Durk fans. It's the King Von fans. It's the Cardi B's. It's the Megan Thee Stallions. All these degenerate ass kids that's listening to this bullshit, they will fuck you up. If he'll do it to his girl, what you think he gonna do to you? He gonna punch on his girl. He gonna put that switch on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, the NBA Youngboy fans are gonna be the end of him.
NBA Youngboy fans are gonna be the downfall of him. He's on tour for the first time in 10 years? He's doing stuff that he wasn't able to do when he first came out. Now that he's on this big tour at these major arenas, these major venues, The fans are in the stands fighting. And I mean fighting elderly people, y'all. I mean the elderly man, he literally got beat up to the point where there was blood leaking by a 14-year-old. They already had to cancel the Chicago stop. And I'm pretty sure they didn't cancel it based off of NBA Youngboy. They canceled it because they know his fans are sticking to hear their court like. I'm an NBA Youngboy fan, but not like a YN. The YNs are going to be the reason why he's never able to perform again. Enjoy this tour, because if y'all don't get it together, these venues are going to say, nah, we good, you can't book here. He's going to have to be doing like festivals and stuff. And even if that, so it's like, what?
See, y'all spend so much time talking about Trump supporters, but y'all ain't thinking about these young boy supporters. You know what I'm saying? These YNs are different. They are a different breed. That's why I say, like, why would you want to be in a concert with them at 30 plus years old with kids? It's okay to listen to the music. I listen to Youngboy too. It's okay. But to actually pay money and go to the concert and be next to these people, these animals. A 66-year-old man got his ass whooped at the Youngboy concert. They beat the hell out of a 66-year-old man. What do you think they gonna do to you? If they don't have respect for a 66-year-old man who's working there at the concert, imagine what they would do to you at 30 years old in the crowd with them. And if you tell them to stop, you tell them to calm down, they gonna be on your ass. I seen a fight on Twitter at the concert, man. It wasn't even no black boy. It was two Mexicans, two Latinos going at it. Boom, boom, boom. If they had the switch, I know if they had the switch on them, he would have aired them out. I'm not going to that shit. I'm not going to no concert like that. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have the NBA Youngboy concerts. Y'all can have the Cardi B concerts. Me or nor my children will be attending anything like that. And y'all parents who are buying y'all kids tickets to go see these people, y'all ought to be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all need y'all ass whooped. Y'all are horrible parents. If you buy your child an NBA Youngboy ticket, a Cardi B ticket, a Megan Thee Stallion ticket, a Glorilla ticket, you are a horrible parent. And I said it, and I'm going to stand on it. And I meant that. I said it, and I meant it. I don't give a damn who get mad. You are a horrible parent if you buy your child an NBA Youngboy ticket or any of these other degenerate motherfuckers. Rap culture is a poison to our community. And this is why that child that you bought that ticket for will one day probably come around and tear your ass up. I just did a video of a woman in Houston who shot her 13-year-old son. They had been arguing back and forth. I'm pretty sure he was an NBA Youngboy fan. I'm almost certain. He either NBA or OTF. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the new generation on. And they don't have no respect for elders. Not even they mamas. Mama, daddy, I mean, you know, daddy ain't even never there. If he is there, he a weak nigga. You know what I'm saying? Most of that's the only way you can be in a household with a black woman these days. You gotta be weak. But that's another topic for another day. We discussing these YNs right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be careful out here, man. Y'all gotta be careful when dealing with these YNs, because I'm telling you, they different. NBA Youngboy fans are worse than Trump supporters or anything that y'all... matter of fact, you know who worse than NBA Youngboy fans? Liberals. Liberals. Men and women. Liberals have been taking people out these last shit, since November. Liberals have been on a evil war tear. Like, we just seen the ICE agents get shot in Dallas. We just seen Charlie Kirk get shot in Utah. It's been school shooting after school shooting after school shooting. And it's either been trans or somebody from the LGBTQ community or these YNs. That's who been doing all the school shootings. This year, it's been about 60 school shootings. All from people from the LGBTQ community and the black community. And some of the brown, too. Y'all fucked up just as well. But speaking of Chicago, we're going to go a little off topic right here. Speaking of Chicago, we have a problem in Chicago. Let's address it.
Say they are tired of this drive-through service.
It starts at night. It goes well into the morning, early morning. Prostitution on full display in 2 Chicago wards.
And tonight, residents are calling for change. Tia is here with the video and the story behind this. Tia.
Well, we actually got this video in July of this year. Residents were complaining about this, and now we're hearing from community activists on this very issue. It all started with that email. A frustrated resident told me she finally had enough. The video she sent shows prostitutes standing right in front of her home, brake lights from cars lighting up the block like the red light district, left behind for all to see, condoms, and a whole lot more.
Oh, wait, was that 5 in the morning, dude? It's 5 in the morning.
5 a.m.
Drive-through.
And the reason why we blurred that video is because the woman, she has nothing on but a pair of shoes. Not even 24 hours ago, a resident in the community of Garfield Ridge sent us a similar video. It shows prostitution actively taking place in Archer Heights and the Sleepy Hollow area too.
Imagine getting up in the morning to take your child to school, and there is a woman outside with nothing but some flip-flops on. This woman is butt ass naked while your children are getting ready to go to school. Right outside your house. This is what's going on in Chicago. Like, I'm a firm believer in, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. I don't knock nobody hustle, you got to get your money the way you got to get it to get where you're trying to go. Hey, do your thing. But like I said, we have to have some kind of morals. It has to be some kind of respect in the game. Y'all can't even respect the kids and the old folks. Y'all don't even respect the kids and the old folks in the community. Come on, man. Come on, man. Mayor Brandon Johnson ain't got shit to say about none of this. This is why Trump want to send National Guards to Chicago.
Activity spans across the 22nd and the 23rd wards. Residents say it's been happening for months there, specifically along Cicero Avenue between 47th Street and Archer Avenue across a 5-block stretch. This is all in close proximity to Midway Airport. Maybe you've seen it on your way out of town. Residents claim this is a lucrative operation running openly while city officials in Chicago turn a blind eye and pimps sit nearby to collect.
I ain't gonna lie, that thing right there was kind of thick. Might spend a couple dollars on that. Nah, that bullshit.
The officials in Chicago turn a blind eye.
That thing is thick though, man.
Sit nearby.
304 or not. I like women. I look, but I ain't gonna pay for it.
To collect the profits.
They're picking up young girls from wherever they're getting them, and they're prostituting them on the streets. And this looks like a traffic highway between 11:30 to 5:30 in the morning. You can't even get in the alley to park your cars. So we're asking for the politicians, when you want our vote, like you said, you're out here and you're pacing the streets. Can you please be out here pacing the streets now? I understand that we don't have a lot of police, but I do understand we could get a couple police officers here to help us.
Mayor Brandon Johnson said, pimping and hoeing is the best thing going. He said we turning Chicago into Vegas. This white woman got black fatigue, man. She fatigued out. She hot about it. You know what I'm saying? She calling on the politicians, but she 100% correct though, man. These politicians, man, they want y'all votes. They steady telling y'all to come to the polls, but they not doing nothing for y'all. They not making y'all communities no better. And y'all gonna keep going down there voting for them. This why they do what they do. This is why Democratic politicians do what they do, because they know y'all either not gonna vote or you gonna vote blue no matter who in these Democratic hellholes. This is why y'all are living like this. And you have a small community of people like this woman right here who probably voting red and trying to change some things, trying to get some things done in the community. But you got all these ignorant black folks who either don't vote or vote blue no matter who. Don't do no kind of research. Y'all just had, what was the lady name? Lori Lightfoot. Y'all just had Lightfoot over there in Chicago. Y'all got her out of there and brought Brandon Johnson, Mayor Mohawk, right in there. And now y'all got prostitution running rampant. But I did some research on this. This has been going on for a long time. This ain't just started. This was going on when Lightfoot was in office. But it's just now being brought to the forefront because it's a big problem. We have women openly doing this stuff in public at 5 a.m. Your kids walking outside to go to school and they see nothing but ass. That's crazy.
Now, we did get two statements from both alders. The first one from the 22nd Ward, Alderman Michael Rodriguez says, "We have taken decisive action. Working alongside the Chicago Police Department, we have prioritized increased enforcement in the area, making this issue the #1 public safety focus for the local police district. In addition, we have brought in the county sheriff's office to provide additional resources and support on the ground." Alderwoman Silvana Tabarez of the 23rd Ward says, and she acknowledged this in her statement, that prostitution is a major issue along the Cicero corridor, saying additionally, we have coordinated with local civic organizations and city agencies to increase lighting, install additional cameras, and hold businesses accountable who allow solicitation on their premises.
So the small business owners are allowing the prostitution to go on in front of their building? I wish a motherfucker would. I wish y'all would set up shop in front of my shit. I'm coming out with a BB gun. Pock, 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 pock. Get your ass off from around here. What's wrong with y'all? Man, this is crazy. Y'all got business. And see, some of these business owners, they might be the pimps. That's what it is. Some of these business owners in Chicago, they might be the pimps. They the ones pulling up in the trucks, dropping them off.
Others elected officials have attempted to overlook the issue, even pushing for legalized prostitution. This activity is not tolerated in the 23rd Ward. Now, you heard it there. City leaders claim enforcement is underway. Now, residents tell us they will be looking for proof, not promises. Of course, this is a story we will continue to follow. Terrence?
All right.
Well, good luck with that, because that's all Democratic politicians are good for. Is making promises and not keeping them. They've been promising black folks change for, 50, 60 years now? And shit ain't doing nothing but getting worse. They ain't doing nothing but tying us to the federal government, giving our women Section 8 and food stamps and stuff like that so they can grow up like women like Cardi B and be out here on the Democratic plantation at the forefront giving a speech talking about how they grew up on Section 8 and food stamps and you should vote blue no matter who. You should hate Trump. You should hate Charlie Kirk. You should hate everybody who wanna see y'all doing better. That's the problem in the black community. They don't want correction. Y'all want to feel good. Y'all vote for who? Y'all vote emotionally. That's why y'all got prostitution going on in Chicago like that. In these other cities. Houston, Los Angeles, New York. Y'all wonder why crime is running rampant in y'all cities? It's because y'all are voting with y'all feelings. They know how to get to y'all. They know who to put in front of you, and they know what to say to get you in your feelings, to vote blue no matter who. And they don't even have to promise you nothing. Well, they don't even have to capitalize on their promises anyway, because they make a bunch of promises, but they ain't never kept them. That's why I respect Trump, because regardless of what Trump is doing, he said he was going to do it. Everything that Trump said he was going to do on the campaign, he did it. And still doing it. Now, it's a couple of things that I disagree with. It's a couple of things that he didn't follow through on. But for majority of these politicians that make y'all promises, they don't even try. Once they get in office, they just start running it up. They start running it up, stealing taxpayers' money, doing whatever they can do to get that money into their bank account. That's why they keep telling Trump, no, don't send the National Guards. Don't send the National Guards. Send us some money. Send the funding. That way they can put money over here, put money over here, put money over here, and cipher it the whole time they in office. That's the game. Politics is the new dope game, baby. And y'all are the drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? They selling y'all Sixnine and food stamps. Keeping fathers out the household. It's money in keeping women single. That's why they got Cardi B out here twerking while she pregnant by another man that's not her husband. That's why they got her out here like that. And that's why I say rap culture is poison. And they're purposely doing this. The record labels are working with the politicians. Little Durk just gave Brandon Johnson some money before he got locked up. Nobody wants to talk about that though. These rappers are in bed with the politicians. P. Diddy, he was on the Democratic plantation too. But, hey, y'all want to keep the single motherhood going until y'all end up like this.
My grandma, she asked me today, she was like, you don't have any friends or a boyfriend, anybody to talk.
Hold on, wait a minute. Why is it showing like that?
My grandma, she asked me today. My grandma, she asked me today, she was like, you don't have any friends or a boyfriend, anybody to talk to. Like, where do you go when you're not home? And I was like, I buy myself food and I just sit on a park bench and I draw. That's what I do. Anytime I go outside.
Man, having technical difficulties, y'all. Hold on, bear with me. We building this plane while we flying it. Hold on.
My grandma, she asked me today, she was like, you don't have any friends or a boyfriend, anybody to talk to. Like,
I guess they don't want me to show y'all that.
And I was like, I buy myself food and I just sit on a park bench and I draw.
They don't want me to show y'all how these single mothers is out here crying. So we'll do that some other time. I do a review video on this and we'll just post it like that. But yeah, this is what Cardi B wants y'all to be like right here. This crying woman right here with this stupid ring in her nose. And, you know, no friends, no family, and stuff like that. But we'll review her in a little bit, man. But, yeah, rap culture is trash. Rap culture is trash. Y'all who participate in these folks' foolishness, buying their tickets and their albums and all this old kind of stuff, y'all trash too. Call it what you want. Call it what you want, man. But keep doing what y'all doing. I'm going to keep reporting on it. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings? You in Dallas, Texas? Holla at your boy. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame like these YNs and these Cardi B fans and all this foolishness these people are out here participating in. Bringing the property value down everywhere they go, man. It's insane. What's going on, my good people? If y'all in Dallas, Texas, and you're looking for a place to get tattoos or piercings, come holler at us at Finesse Gang Inc., man. Follow us right now on all social media websites as Finesse Gang Inc. on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter. Wherever you see us at, hit that follow button. We do black and gray tattoos as well as color tattoos. It don't matter if you're dark skin, light skin, white skin, whatever. If you want lines, tigers, birds, flowers, butterflies, portraits, cover-ups, we do it all, man. If you want your nose pierced, your ear pierced, your belly pierced, Christina's, dermals, surface piercings, whatever you want, man, we can do it. If you're 18 years or older, click the link on this video or wherever you see our link at. Go to our booking site, book your appointment right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Click the link wherever you see our link at. Go on our booking site and book y'all appointment right now. What y'all waiting on? Let's get it.